So we're at Timberline Lodge, the preeminent piece of architecture, I think, in the state of Oregon. And just an incredible building. Every time I'm here, it makes my heart smile. And it was built in the 1930s by the WPA. Same people who gave my grandpa a job and kept my dad and my grandpa from starving. Thank you, Franklin Roosevelt. And we're going to take the trail up here and go up to Silcox Hut. And so as we say, up the trail or down the trail. So my friend Forrest from Eastern Oregon, we were going to do this hike last week, and I got sick and had to bail. And I told my buddy Don from the coast, hey, I was going to do this hike, and gave him a tale of woe, and he says, well, let's do it. And so here we are. We're going to hike up to Silcox Hut and loop on around, be about 3 miles. Snow's coming in. This is probably our last chance to get up high this year without snowshoes. And I don't know how much view we're going to get, because up there is Silcox Hut. So we're going to turn off the Timberline Trail here, and we're going to head up the Mountaineer Trail. And as you can see, there's a lot of up until we get to Silcox Hut. So down the trail. Well, goodbye Timberline Trail, and hello Mountaineer Trail. Not much view going up here on the Mountaineer Trail. Going up at least, but looking back down the mountain, it's pretty stellar. So we're making the turn off of the Mountaineer Trail and heading over towards the Silcox Hut. So here we go, down the trail. So we finally made it to Silcox Hut after quite a climb, and it was a little bit on the windy and cold side, but a fun hike. This is a building that was built in finished up in 1938. Again, WPA. Thank you, Franklin Roosevelt, for putting all those people to work back in the day. Sure is pretty. But if we look up the mountain, we should be able to see the glaciated peak, but not today. It's just too much cloud cover, and the snow is definitely coming in. It's going to be snowing hard tomorrow. Ran into a thru hiker on the Timberline Trail. He just come from Paradise Park. He was saying, man, I don't want to get stranded up here. And he was hustling for Timberline lodges for all he was worth. Trail we go, back to the trail. So we're back to Timberline Lodge. We did a little over 3 miles, did about 1,200 feet of elevation gain, and there's nothing more Oregon than Timberline Lodge. It's beautiful inside and out. And you're right up here on Mount Hood, which again, there's nothing more Oregon than Mount Hood. So if you want to do an Oregon hike, this Mountaineer Trail, Silcox Hut loop, man, it's about as Oregon as you can get. So as we say, down the trail.